Hadvar, I'm really not sure what kind of jail you're running here when you leave perfectly good bone meal in these skeletons. And gold! You know, for someone who just got out of, well, the executioner's block, I now have 43 gold. Your janitorial staff needs quite a bit of work. Why do we have this elaborate cave system under this fort?
Where's the way out?
Guys? Hello? If you really want, I can do this by myself, because, well, I'm beginning more and more to think that I was sent here to show you how this was done. Ladies!
Easily blocked. Victory is yours.
You know we were about to execute you, right? I mean, the Imperials were about to execute you. And if you surrender, they'd probably execute you again. I will spare you this fate. Via the power... Hadvar, I take it back. Everything I said about Imperial tactics. I see now the quality of your enemies. We good? Oh, you haven't killed this person yet. You might want to get on that. Farewell, nameless companion. Your contribution to this great crusade will pass into history completely unnoticed.
Let's see where this goes.
How do you not know where stuff in your own keep goes? And who lit these braziers? 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 However you pronounce it, who lit them? Why are they lit? Explain, Hadvar! Explain at once! Now, personally, I find this whole lurking in the shadows and shooting things with bows and arrows thing to be incredibly distasteful. In fact, the only thing I find more distasteful than that is f***ing spiders. Hadvar, a quick word to the wise. Though running in front of an archer about to shoot an arrow might not be quite as stupid as standing in a pit of flammable oil, it definitely is close.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead.
Well, I assume that's deliberate. I had begun to think that you had left this cave, the backdoor entrance cave thing to the fortress thing completely unguarded, and that would be most unwise.
Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise.
You want me to kill your guard animal? Well, she's not doing a very good job guarding, and I guess the punishment for that can be death. Harsh, but fair. Hadvar! What did I just say about not running in front of me when I am shooting arrows? Hadvar, I'm afraid this simply will not do. You are not a suitable squire for me. Good day, sir.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever leave. Wait. Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up.
Well, if you insist, I'll abandon you to your fate. Farewell.
Without your help today.
No, I said farewell, Hadvar. That means go away. Well, alright, I'll give you one more chance to be my squire. After all, we all have bad days. You can carry my stuff.
You should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. You could really use someone.
That was my original plan, Hadvar. In fact,
Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
General Tullius, Hadvar, finished last in his class. He is not fit to lead a janitorial detachment, let alone an entire Imperial Legion. Hadvar, do you even know what any of these mushrooms and flowers and whatnot do? The potions that can be brewed from them? I ascribe this to yet another failure of General Tullius' leadership, and I will be making a full report of this.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow.
I don't like the sound
was
of that
boy.
place.
That place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like it.
So, in addition to executing prisoners in an absolutely, positively obtuse order, Hadvar, your General Tullius also employs superstitious soldiers? Are you sure you're winning the war?
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself. Warrior. Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I laid eyes on you.
Well, obviously. I'm the most capable soldier that you have. You just don't know it yet.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear.
I was not impressed by General Tullius, Hadvar. He made some very curious decisions, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend that someone else be assigned to this province to put down this rebellion. But first I shall fish. Got one at last. If only there was some sort of rod or net or something. Hadvar, you haven't gotten around to inventing one of those yet, have you? Hadvar? Hadvar! Oh, you didn't run. Fine! Out of my way, you mongrels. I have places to be. Hadvar! Hadvar! Prisoner wondering where his jailer is? Oh, that's it. You definitely failed your opportunity to be my squire. Hadvar! You call yourself a god, man!
What happened to you?
Shh,
Are you in
Uncle,
some kind of
please,
trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything. but
A
we need to go
friend?
inside.
I'll have you know this
Okay,
man was going to
okay,
cut
come
my
inside.
head off.
Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it
I'm
now,
not sure that
Mother?
I trust your cooking. Maybe I'll just... Good God, man, you're in the middle of a civil war and you leave food just lying around? And you, sir!
Need something?
Yes, why aren't you fighting?
Out of my way, stranger.
I shall have you reported to the local garrison at once.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Oh, fear not, ma'am. I'm both an orc and an imperial officer. I'm very used to
What are you
making
doing?
my
You
own
look
dinner.
Like you lost an argument with a cave bear.
I don't know where to start.
That would be the cave bear that you had guarding your back door, Hadvar.
We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
That the thought even enters his mind is once again an indictment of General Tullius' leadership.
This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here.
Yes,
need to
I
get back to
definitely
Solomon
saved his life.
to know what's happening.
And by saved his life, I mean
I thought
I
you could
charged
help us out
recklessly
with
ahead and
supplies
beat
of
the
Lexus.
snot out of everything long before Arrow Boy
Any
here
friend of
could get on the
Hadvar's is
scene.
a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can.
Oh, good. Then
Like
you'll
I
give
said,
me
I'm glad to help in any way I can.
your wife.
But I need your help.
No, that's not part of the
Need
deal.
your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
Yes.
We need to get word to Jarl Balgruff in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can.
Have you no
If
couriers
you'll
here?
do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Ah, If not your wife, can I have your forge
I
then?
see no harm in it.
Excellent.
If you have the skill.
Oh, believe me, I have the
Grindstone
skill.
will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
You mistake me for some novice wandering in out of the cold.
Until
Hadvar,
next time.
did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
I shall help myself to your
Well,
money.
I'd
Don't
better
pester
get
your
back to
cousin.
work.
And now I shall inspect what you peasants call a forge. I'm sure it's nothing like what's back at Obsidian, but, a couple of iron ingots, a couple of steel ingots. Yes, good. I might be able to make something halfway decent out of this. Certainly a better quality than whatever you peons might manage.
All right, then.
Indeed. I am now, quite simply, the most spiffy-looking orc in this city. Town, whatever. I'm also the only orc in this town, but that's a trifling matter. I am definitely armored enough to deal with whatever vagabonds and bandits might stand between me and... what was the town's name? Whiterun? Yes, go be a courier. Well, I've had worse assignments in my life, I suppose.